Alrighty, so in this video, we're going to talk more about your shipper load list, how to read and understand the load list. This is an actual load list from one of our shippers. We did delete the names and everything, but you can kind of see what it looks like when your shipper starts to email you their available load list. Um, All load lists will vary just depending on the shipper. This particular shipper always send it in an Excel document. Some of the shippers may just email you what they have. They may send it in a PDF. There are various ways that you can actually receive your load list. So looking at this load list, today is October the 18th, 2017. This was the 7:20 a.m. list. Most of your shippers will actually send you multiple lists throughout the day. As they start booking loads, they will give you an update of what they have available. If they had any orders come in and they have additional loads they need to add, this particular shipper, I get about 3 or 4 load lists a day. Okay. And they have a lot of freight. This freight is going to be lumber freight. So it's going to be for a flatbed. Sometimes it may be able to fit on a step deck. If you have a carrier that calls you and they have a step deck, you just need to check with your shipper to make sure that that freight can go on a step deck. Okay. Some of the flatbed freight can go on step decks and some cannot. So it really just depends. So this is a load of lumber. This is a lumber shipper. This load list was for today at 7:20. And as you can look right up under the first sentence where the asterisks are, he does have, we will book 2 to 3 days out. Call for rates on all loads. They will negotiate. So basically what this means is, let's say you're posting a load, and we're going to post a load a little bit later to show you how to post your loads, a freight that you have to the DAT load board. Well, if we're posting a load, and let's say we go with number 8, Muscle Shoals, Alabama to Madison, Illinois. Okay, so this is 352 miles. The shipper is paying $850. So if you wanted to pay a carrier, you may pay him $750, make a $100 profit. However, that will not be ready until tomorrow, which will be October the 19th. Always look at your notes. So with that being said, and I'm sorry, I have a call coming in. With that being said, you could post this load for tomorrow's date, which will be Thursday the 19th, and you can also post it for Friday. Just because the shipper advised they will book 2 to 3 days out from the day that the load is ready. So that will increase your call volume. If you post it for Thursday, there may be someone in the area of Muscle Shoals, Alabama that will have a truck, but their truck won't be empty till Friday. So if you post it for Thursday, they may not even be looking for any freight on that Thursday. But if you post it for Thursday and Friday, it will increase your call volume and you can possibly book it a little bit faster. Let's look at another one. Okay, number 20. Riverdale, Illinois. That's 190 miles. It's paying $575, but it will require a tarp. And I believe a 4 or 6 foot tarp should be fine with my shipper. However, if you have a shipper, you want to verify what size tarp is required. That way, when the carriers call you, you will be able to let them know what they need. Also, the load below it. You see the notes, no tarp. So when the carrier calls and you're telling them about the load, you're going to advise them that they will not need tarp. So that will be a no tarp load. Number 23, Moorhead, Kentucky to Houston, Ohio. They're letting you know, hey, we got multiple of these loads. We have several available. So they may have 30 or 40 they didn't put, but they have several. Okay, and that's a pretty good rate, 700 on 177 miles. So they're letting you know, hey, we will negotiate our rates with any of our loads. Let's say you get a carrier to call in about number 9 going to Columbia, South Carolina, 316 miles. You may have a carrier that wants $700 or they may want $750. So you need to call your shipper and say, hey, can we get $850 on that? Or can I get $800 and make a $50 profit? So everything is negotiable. We just basically want you to get a feel of what your shipper list could look like. Again, the list can vary depending on your customer and depending on your shippers that you have. They will send it in a variety of ways. A lot of the shippers may not have this much freight. Some could have more, some could have less. As you can see, number 30, this load is in bold. It is a hot load, and they have a new rate. So that's a hot load. So it basically just gets you into the hang of everything. One moment. Alrighty, so this just basically gets you a feel for the loads. The shipper will send you, the origin, where the load is picking up from, the destination, the miles, and the rate. Okay? Now, let's say we wanted to post one of these loads on the load board. I'm going to go with number 14, okay? So, Graceville, Florida, going to Millersburg, Ohio, 834 miles is paying $1,800. We're going to post this load as a broker on the DAT load board. So if you have a DAT account, you will log into your DAT account on your brokerage side, and you would click on post. And most of the time, we normally just print out our list so it's easier to key it in. Okay, and we would do pickup date. We're going to do today's date. We need a flatbed. It's picking up out of Graceville, Florida. To Millersburg, Ohio. Flatbed, we need a 48-foot and at least 48,000 on the weight because it's a load of lumber. Most lumber is going to be about 48,000, up to 48,000. Okay? And then if you wanted to put it right here, you can, but we don't. We try to leave it open so we can negotiate more. You try to let the carrier see what the carrier will want for that lane. And then basically on the DAT load board, you'll just click post. So now you have an active load. If you look over here under age, it shows how long your load has been posted. Under origin, it shows where the load is picking up, where it is delivering, the day that it is available. We need a flatbed, and that's full or partial. 48 feet, 48,000. Okay? So we're going to also post it for tomorrow date because my shipper advised, hey, we will book 2 to 3 days out. Okay? So we could post it today, tomorrow, and also Friday if we wanted to. Okay? Then I'm just going to click post. So now I have one posted for today, one posted for tomorrow. So guys, if you like this video, please make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. If you have Facebook, share the video on your page. And if you have any comments, leave a comment below. Also, subscribe to our channel. And if you have any additional questions, please feel free to email us at info@bumblebeedispatch.com. You can also visit our website at www.bumblebeedispatch.com. We do have dispatch training and also freight broker training that is available. Thank you so much.